Hello everyone. So welcome to the channel of RD Technical Learning. So in this video, we will be continuing with our career guidance series. So as you all know, we have been providing career guidance to many people out there, to many folks out there who are looking for jobs, whether they are freshers or whether they are experienced. So in this video also, we have got one of the query from one of our subscriber, right? So you can also share your queries with us at rdautomationlearning@gmail.com. So I'll put the email address here, right? So we'll be providing you the guidance accordingly. So this was a query that we have received in an email, right? So name is anonymous, so we won't be revealing the names or the company names, right? So now the query was, I'm XYZ, I'm your subscriber and watching your channel. So it is very helpful. Thank you for your effort and helping mine. I am a BTech IT graduate 2014 passed out. My college had not provided any placement opportunities. As a Tamil medium student, I am not able to get a job in IT. I passed with 70% in the first class. After completing the college, I have no time to search for an IT job. So I joined a company and worked in non IT. After getting married, I took a break for around 4 years. Then again, I joined a hospital and worked for 2.8 years. Now, again, I'm on break to take care of my son. Now, I would like to join the IT industry. Is it possible to join? And also, I can work only from home. Please help me and give me suggestions, sir. I'm attaching my resume for your reference. Okay. So now the query is she's 2014 passed out. And the good thing is that she has scored 70% in the first class. That means you are a bright student. You are something that you can do it independently, right? Now, after completing college, I have no time. Okay, so you didn't get a job via placement, neither you tried in off campus. So you started working in non IT and you have already taken a break of 4 years. Okay. Then you joined a hospital and worked for 2.8 years. So this 6.8 years of experience that you have in non-IT field will not be considered as relevant. Definitely you can join in the IT field, but again, as a tester or as a developer or as someone who is having different profile, so that we can think in this particular video. So I have created few points, right? So you have almost 10 years of gap. So 10 years you took, maybe from 2014 passed out to 2024. So the very first question you would get with respect to your resume, with respect to your profile would be, why so many switches you made, right? Why you could not stick to one decision, right? So you will have to be ready with that particular answer. So taking a break after marriage or taking a break after having a child is totally fine. That is totally acceptable. But when you say you started working in a hospital, so that is altogether a non-IT thing. Now what you will have to do is you will have to do a sort of self-assessment. So here in this video I have provided nearly 7 important steps that you need to work on yourself. So the very first thing is taking a self-assessment. What does self-assessment mean? That means you will have to ask yourself, you will have to self introspect, you will have to assess yourself. you know what are your skills, what is your interest level, what are your goals, where do you see after 5 years, where do you see after 10 years? Do you feel that IT is something wherein you can kickstart? And when I'm saying kickstart, it won't be easy because now you will have to compete with the people who have already passed out in 2024, 2023 and 2022, right? So these people are already there in the market because the market was not going so positive since 1 or 2 years. So these candidates are already there in the market. There are people who have already got an offer letter but not a joining letter, joining date. So you will have to compete with them. So ask yourself, are you willing to do that much? Are you willing to put the effort from your side such that you are able to compete with such people? Because competition is high now, right? So you have to ask yourself, you have to see what is your interest level, you have to see what is your passion, right? Then secondly, update your skills. So in 2014 no one knew about much about Jira. No one knew much about agile testing. And at that time, I think people had manual testing jobs. Even today, people have manual testing jobs, but if you go out in the market now, there is a demand of automation. In 2014, you didn't had anything like DevOps, CI/CD pipelines, Jenkins, right? These things have taken a very quite an important place in the IT industry these days. So you will have to update your skill set. You will have to do some certifications that are related to the IT. If you are willing to come to testing, so you can do some certifications for testing. If you are willing to join to development team, then you can do some full stack level of certifications, some kind of courses, some workshops. Maybe you can join some institutes where they can provide you courses and guaranteed placements. There are many people out there who will bluff with you, who will try to put a scam with you, that will give you 100% placement opportunity. But be sure that you are joining those people only, because again, your 3 months should not get wasted. Whatever happened has happened, but now you will have to look forward. Then comes the networking. See, it is very important to build a network. How you can build a network is using a good social media tools. Like there is a tool such as LinkedIn, in which you can expand your network, in which you can connect with colleagues who are already working in some other companies. So you can request them to refer you, right? So it's very important that you do a networking, gain experience. So when I say gain experience, that is, you can try to get into the IT with an entry level job, with a part-time positions. Don't think from a long road perspective that you need a job in MNC company. Don't think that you need a job in Amazon, right? Start with a small company. If you start with a startup, then also it's fine. If you start with mid cap level company, then also it's good. Starting is important for now, right? So you will have to enhance your resume as well. So slowly and gradually, as you will see doing those entry level jobs, you would see some points of IT that are coming. So your dots which are there in your career will start getting connected. Resume and cover letter. So it is very important that you update your resume. What people had to see in 2014 was altogether a different resume. Now people are looking for different things in resume. They are looking that the tester should have some kind of DevOps knowledge. They need to have knowledge in one of the programming language for automation testing, right? Framework related knowledge, BDD framework, data driven, keyword driven. All these things are necessary. Then interview preparation. So you will have to prepare for interviews by researching about the company. So in whichever company you go, you can research about the company. You can visit the Glassdoor of those particular companies, and you can see what kind of questions are being asked, how many rounds are there, and how the company's environment is there. So those all things you will have to do some kind of homework there, right? And then you will have to prepare for some questions on career gap. And those questions, those answers of those questions should be with the honesty and with confidence level, right? So you don't have to demotivate yourself, but you have to try to convince to the interviewer that why this job is important for you, and what happened what with 10 years was not in your control, right? Be flexible and persistent. So it may take a time to secure a position. See, it may take a time for you to get into a job which you need in IT industry, but then let's start with what you are getting. You might be if you are doing some certified certification in Scrum Master, you might be able to get that job, maybe with agile certifications as well, right? If you are confident with database side, you can go for that. If you are confident with DevOps, you can start with those things as well, right? So it depends on what is your long term goal, and it will take some time for you to get settled in the IT industry, because this is a big thing, 10 years. But once you start, then you will have uh, vision with you. You will have that roadmap very clear with you. So be positive. You will be having a lot of negativity around you. Maybe um, you know you might be having those kind of thoughts that you might not be able to succeed ahead, but don't think in all those directions. Be very positive and dedicate your time in studies, dedicate your time in preparing for interviews, dedicate your time in expanding your network. And you can read about what's going on in the market with respect to the jobs that you are looking for, right? So as per your skills and interest, you need to mold your career. So it's very important that you take some time out and you think from all those aspects, right? So thank you so much for watching this video. I believe that the person who has posted this query, it this answer would be helpful to them, right? And if any further suggestion or any further kind of guidance you need, then feel free to reach out to us at this particular email address, which is rdautomationlearning@gmail.com, right? So thank you so much for watching this video and stay tuned for more updates.